When the water rose, humanity did not disappear. It changed form. The ocean claimed the cities and began the slow reset of the world. 200 meters below the surface, skyscrapers stand like rusted monuments, their steel bones wrapped in bronze moss and drifting silt. A shattered neon sign flickers faintly in the darkness. One word remains glowing through the water: connect. Electricity still pulses through the buried circuits of the drowned city, like a dying heartbeat echoing through the cold sea. Air bubbles escape from broken office towers, rising slowly toward a surface that no longer matters. Silence rules this underwater tomb. The world above has vanished, and the deep has begun rewriting the future. Here, the boundary between machine and life begins to dissolve beneath the immense pressure of the ocean. Electronic mold spreads from forgotten charging ports, feeding on the last fragments of ancient data. Every cracked screen becomes fertile ground. Silicon is the new soil of this evolving ecosystem. Roots of aquatic plants coil around exposed motherboards, their veins perfectly mirroring golden circuits. Information is no longer code alone. It flows like energy through living structures beneath the sea. Electronic coral blooms across abandoned server towers, glowing softly in the eternal twilight. Deep within the ruins, blinking lights pulse in steady rhythms, like a planet rebooting itself. The internet did not vanish. It adapted, flowing silently through the veins of the ocean. Fiber-optic strands have become the nervous system of the abyss, carrying signals through the deep. Strange jellyfish drift through the darkness, their copper wire tentacles pulsing with faint electricity. Every flash of light carries a memory, fragments of human thought recycled into survival. For a brief moment, the ocean glitches, revealing creatures made of both code and flesh. Wave and wire have become the same. The ocean itself has turned into a vast living archive. Ancient undersea cables hum once more, feeding neon reefs with forgotten streams of energy. Predators now hunt using thermal signals and digital pulses echoing through the water. On the seabed, relics of human life remain. A camera buried in sand watches the tides forever. A single red LED blinks through the darkness. A lonely signal still trying to speak. Photographs and hard drives rest side by side, slowly consumed by the living ocean. Roots pierce through shattered storage disks, extracting the final echoes of civilization. Ghostly lights drift through the ruins like fragments of corrupted memories. Echoes of frequencies the ocean is learning to understand. Broken screens flicker with fragments of a chaotic past, now impossible to imagine. A holographic hand reaches outward, then dissolves into particles of digital light. But this is not destruction. It is transformation. Electronic coral forests rise across the skyline, turning steel into glowing ecosystems. The city has become an organism, every wire a vein, every tower a bone. From above, the ruins resemble a giant circuit board spreading across the seafloor. Antennas once aimed at space now whisper signals into the endless abyss. Nature has taken the tools of communication and turned them into living art. Green shoots push through laptop keyboards, transforming data into oxygen and life. Copper wire flowers bloom gently in the current, their glass petals glowing softly. Inside the ruins of technology, a new garden has emerged. A powerful pulse spreads through the water as the transformation nears completion. The city awakens again, but it no longer belongs to humanity. Information itself has become the breath of the ocean. Silicon has become the new soil for a resilient digital ecosystem. From the distance, the drowned city glows like a small constellation hid beneath the sea. Its light fades slowly into a single point in the endless dark ocean. Shadows of enormous deep-sea creatures move silently through the abyss. A small mechanical fish drifts past, its green LED eyes blinking once, then fading. In the darkness, a final electronic signal echoes softly. The last transmission clears away the static of the old world. System reboot complete. Welcome to the era of electronic coral. The surface civilization has vanished, but its soul remains encoded in the deep. And in the silent ocean, a new digital ecosystem begins its endless evolution.